10 ocean creatures that live in total darkness. What life lurks in the deepest, darkest parts of our planet's oceans? These unexplored remote areas hold secrets about animal behavior that humans have never seen, and because there are more questions than answers about life at the bottom of the ocean, our imaginations run wild with tales of sea serpents like the Kraken or the Loch Ness Monster. Here are 10 rarely seen denizens of the deep. Number 1. Anglerfish. This deep-sea anglerfish, a wrinkled roundish fish with large open mouth using a bioluminescent lure. Most anglerfish live in the dark depths of the Atlantic and Antarctic Oceans as far as a mile below the surface. These carnivores are usually brown or gray and can grow up to 3 feet long, though most are around a foot long. Anglerfish have giant heads, big mouths, and sharp teeth that make them look like something straight out of a horror film. Only female anglerfish have the appendage that tells the story of their name. They have a section of their spine that juts out above their mouth and acts as a fishing pole. The very tip has bioluminescent bacteria that light up when the anglerfish wiggles it to attract prey. Number 2. Chambered Nautilus. The home range of the Nautilus is generally deep water marine areas in the western Pacific, American Samoa, and the coastal Indian Ocean. During the day, the Nautilus can be found up to 2,000 feet deep, but the animals move to shallower water at night to feed on hermit crabs and fish, like octopus and squid. This gorgeous chambered Nautilus is a cephalopod, meaning its feet are attached to its head. The Nautilus has terrible vision, as its primitive eyes have no lenses. Instead, it works like a pinhole camera. Its protective brown and white striped shell has chambered compartments called camerae. The chambers are closed except for the large outermost one. That section contains the animal with up to 90 tentacles. The Nautilus fills the 30 or more inner camerae with gas to stay in place, or adds liquid to the chambers to dive. Number 3. Whiplash Squid. Red whiplash squid with 2 extremely long partially white tentacles extending down from body in the deep dark of the ocean. The whiplash squid hovers at the ocean bottom, as deep as 4,920 feet, in a vertical position. The squid resembles a tuning fork in this stance and uses it to remain in its feeding zone. This creature uses the fins on its mantles to move through the water and hold its hover position. Some have bioluminescent spots called photophores that produce light on the skin or around the eyes. Scientists know very little about the whiplash squid because, until modern deep-sea submersibles spotted them in 1992, they were only able to examine dead specimens. The ROVs and AUVs of the years beginning in 2011 have brought back much better footage. Number 4. Mariana Hadal Snailfish. Mariana Hadal snailfish have been spotted as deep as 26,831 feet. More than 5 miles below the surface, in the Mariana Trench. This habitat, called the Hadal Zone, lends its name to the fish. These fish may look like cute tadpoles, but they are the top predators in their habitat. Due to their deep-sea home, they have evolved to have thinner muscles, larger stomachs, livers, and eggs, and more flexible cartilage bones than their shallow-water relatives. Scientists estimate that these fish withstand pressure equivalent to 1,600 elephants standing on the roof of a small car, according to National Geographic. Number 5. Common Fangtooth. The common fangtooth resides in the dark depths of the ocean some more than 16,000 feet deep. These fish mostly inhabit tropical and temperate waters, but scientists also have documented them in the subarctic. Despite its ferocious appearance, the fangtooth is relatively small, only about 7 inches. Those teeth are so long, however, that it can't close its mouth. Many things remain a mystery about this fish. Some scientists suggest that the fangtooth is a fierce predator that actively seeks out prey. Others suggest that they, like many deep-sea organisms, prefer an ambush style of hunting. They then swallow their prey whole and don't use those teeth to chew first. Number 6. Cookiecutter Shark. The cookiecutter shark prefers warm water and lives in oceans near the equator at depths of 1,000 feet. This terrifying mouth takes circular cookie-shaped chunks of flesh from its victims. A horrifying visual, yes, but these sharks are parasites, which means they harm, but do not kill other fish or marine mammals. As far as sharks go, these are on the smaller side, measuring up to 19 inches. Previously, cookie-cutter sharks had the common name of cigar sharks for two reasons. First, their bodies are long and cylindrical like a cigar, and second, they have a dark collar around their gills that looks like the band on a cigar. They also have bioluminescent light organs that make them appear dark from above and light from below. Researchers think that the dark bar, combined with the illuminated main body, tricks prey into thinking a small fish is above them. Number 7. Viperfish. The unlovely viperfish haunts the tropical and temperate ocean at depths of up to 9,186 feet. It generally lives about 5,000 feet below the surface during the day. At night, it ascends to shallower water to hunt. This predator is another deep-sea fish with an outsized mouth, a giant lower jaw, and fawn-like teeth. Like the anglerfish, viperfish have light-producing organs that they dangle near their bodies to attract prey. And if that lure doesn't work, these fast swimmers rush their victims and impale them on teeth so long they don't fit in their mouth. This foot-long fish comes in a variety of colors, from green to silver to black to blue. Number 8. Frilled shark. Frilled sharks are more deep-sea dwellers rarely seen because they most often live about 1,600 to 3,280 feet underwater. They might even be the source of sea monster stories with their eel-like bodies, as they have about 300 triangular teeth arranged in 25 rows. The frilled shark grows to as much as 5 or 6 feet long. No one has ever seen a frilled shark eat, and one study suggests that its gestation period is 3.5 years or longer. Number 9. Lanternfish. Lanternfish bring their own light to their habitat 1,300 to 3,000 feet below the surface during the day. At night, they ascend to feed as high up as just 82 feet below the sea level. The lanternfish uses photospheres on its body and snout to provide the light to see with its large eyes. These tiny swimmers are only 1 to 6 inches long and live about 1,000 feet deep in waters worldwide. Lanternfish are an essential part of the food chain, serving as the primary food source to larger animals like squid, tuna, salmon, whales, and penguins. Unfortunately, lanternfish consume plastic debris from the ocean that then becomes food for other animals. Number 10. Giant spider crab. The giant spider crab is found 500 to 1,000 feet underwater in Suruga Bay off the coast of Japan each year. Hundreds of thousands of them migrate to Port Phillip Bay in Australia. The largest known crab species, the giant spider crab, can have a leg span of 12 feet, a body 16 inches across, and can weigh around 40 pounds. These massive crustaceans can live to be 100 years old and will eat just about anything, but they're also prey for even bigger animals such as squid. To protect themselves when young, they sometimes decorate their often orange and white shells with kelp and sea sponges to better blend into the ocean floor.